thinking back on what we see in Pizzeria Simulator and later information we learned about the setting of the game, I had a cool idea for a new way the game could have played out. With Pizzeria Simulator, we learned that after the events of FNAF 3, Henry would create a new pizzeria, which would in actuality be the facade to luring the last possessed animatronics. This would be the majority of the game, with the player tasked with maintaining the restaurant alongside salvaging the dangerous animatronic, surviving against them during the night shift. Two things to note from my idea is both the presence of the logbook Chica, which shows that there may have been some plot involving the OG animatronics at some point, and the room that we see Gregory in during his encounter with Burntrap during Security Breach. With all this in mind, my concept for the new gameplay of Pizzeria Simulator is that instead of just a normal night surviving against the salvaged animatronics, the player will now have to survive two different sets of nights, each from the perspective of Henry and Michael. The first night will consist of what we normally see out of the game, with Michael surviving against the animatronics that found their way into the pizzeria. However, after the player would take on the role of Henry, who would be facing off against the scrapped and barely held together FNAF 1 animatronics, two possessed by the MCI victims and out for revenge against their killer. Henry would defend himself against these almost completely feral animatronics, managing to stop and free each one at the end of each night. Eventually, on night 5, Henry would have to face off against Golden Freddy, being the most dangerous and aggressive out of all the homicidal robots. At the end of the night, we would see the pizzeria burn to the ground, with Henry watching as Golden Freddy appeared before a burning scrap trap, ending the game.